Hello, everyone. I'm James. Welcome back to Easy English for You. And joining me today is my wonderful co-host, Alice.
Hi, everyone. Great to be here again.
Before we start, I want to give a huge shout-out to our new members who just joined us, Liu Shui Yan and Vardani Puta 7010. Thank you so much for your support. Your membership helps us create free content for millions of learners worldwide.
That's so generous of you both.
Last week, we explored the difference between by and until. Those two words confuse so many learners. Alice, did you practice using them?
Yes, I tried using them in my daily conversations. I told my friend I'll finish my work by Friday. And then I said, I can wait until Saturday for your reply. It felt really natural once I understood the difference.
That's fantastic progress. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. But James, I have another problem now. When I'm in meetings or group discussions, I don't know how to suggest priorities. Like, when we have many tasks, how do I tell my team what's most important? I feel stuck and can't express myself clearly.
This is a perfect question. What you need is today's pattern. Today, we're learning we need to focus on doing something. This pattern will solve your problem completely. Let me give you the answer right away. This pattern is incredibly important. Natives use this multiple times every single day. It's essential in work, school, and daily conversations. It reflects how native English speakers think about goals and priorities. If you're an intermediate learner, you absolutely must master this.
Wow, that important?
Absolutely. Let me show you why. Why do natives use this so much? There are three main reasons. First, it shows clear priorities. English-speaking culture values direct and clear communication. When you say, focus on X, you're saying X is the most important thing right now. For example, we need to focus on customer satisfaction. This tells everyone exactly what matters most.
So it's about being direct?
Exactly. No confusion, no guessing. Second, it creates teamwork and unity. When you say, we need to, you're inviting others to join you. It's not a command, it's a team effort. We need to focus on finishing this project together. Everyone feels included and motivated. Third, it reflects goal-oriented thinking. Western business culture is all about achieving specific goals. What should we focus on is asked in almost every meeting. For example, we need to focus on increasing our sales this month. It keeps everyone aligned and productive.
I see. So it's not just grammar. It's about how natives think.
Exactly. Understanding this mindset is the key to fluency. Now let me show you exactly when natives use this. I'll give you 5 main categories. Category 1. Business and work. We need to focus on meeting the deadline. Let's focus on improving team communication. We should focus on reducing costs this quarter.
These sound very professional.
Category 2. Study and learning. I need to focus on practicing my speaking skills. We need to focus on understanding grammar rules first. You should focus on building your vocabulary. Category 3. Daily life and habits. I need to focus on eating healthier food. We need to focus on spending less time on social media. She needs to focus on getting more sleep.
Oh, I definitely need that last one.
Me too. Category 4. Relationships and emotions. We need to focus on understanding each other better. You need to focus on listening not just talking. Let's focus on building trust in our friendship. Category 5, problem solving. We need to focus on finding solutions, not making excuses. Focus on what you can change, not what you can't. We should focus on preventing problems, not just fixing them.
These examples are so practical. I can use them immediately in my life.
That's the goal. Real English for real situations. Are there other ways to say the same thing? Yes. Let me show you similar expressions. First, we should focus on. The nuance is slightly softer, more like a gentle suggestion. For example, we should focus on quality over quantity. Second, let's focus on. This sounds more friendly and inclusive. Let's focus on having a great time today. Third, I need to focus on. This is personal, about your own decision. I need to focus on my health this year. Fourth, just focus on as a command. This is very direct, often used by bosses or teachers. Focus on completing your assignment. Fifth, the key is to focus on. This emphasizes the most important point. The key is to focus on consistency, not perfection.
So, should is softer than need to?
Exactly. Need to is more urgent and necessary. Should is more like friendly advice. What mistakes should we avoid? Here are the most common mistakes learners make. Mistake number 1, wrong preposition. Wrong. We need to focus in improving sales. Right. We need to focus on improving sales. Why it's wrong? The correct preposition is always on, not in. The rule is, focus on is a fixed phrase. Never change it. Mistake number 2, forgetting the ing form. Wrong. We need to focus on improve our skills. Right. We need to focus on improving our skills. Why it's wrong? After on, you must use a gerund, which is verb plus ing. The rule is focus on plus gerund, always. Mistake number 3, using it too often. If you say focus on 5 times in one conversation, it sounds repetitive. Instead, use alternatives like prioritize, concentrate on, or emphasize. The rule is vary your expressions to sound more natural.
Oh no, I think I made the second mistake before. I said focus on finish instead of focus on finishing.
That's very common, but now you know the rule. Always add ing after on. Let me give you examples for different skill levels. For beginners, A1 to A2 level, I need to focus on English. You need to focus on your work. We should focus on basics.
Those are nice and simple.
Now for intermediate, B1 to B2 level. We need to focus on developing our communication skills. I should focus on understanding native speakers better. Let's focus on building confidence when speaking.
I can see the difference. The intermediate ones are more detailed and specific.
Exactly. As you improve, your sentences become richer. Let me share something interesting about Western culture. English-speaking countries, especially America and Britain, are very goal-oriented. They believe in planning, setting targets, and achieving results. This is why focus on is so popular. It represents their way of thinking, clarity, efficiency, and action. In many Asian cultures, people might be more indirect. They might say, maybe we could think about X. But in English culture, being direct is seen as honest and helpful. We need to focus on X tells everyone exactly what to do. No confusion, no wasted time. This is also why Western meetings often start with, "What's our focus today?" Everything revolves around clear goals and measurable outcomes.
So it's about being efficient and clear.
Exactly. Time is very valuable in Western business culture. Being direct saves time and prevents misunderstandings. Now let's practice with real situations. Situation 1. You're in a team meeting at work. I'll be your manager and you're my team member. Alice, we have 10 tasks this week, but limited time. What should we do?
We need to focus on finishing the presentation first.
Perfect. But you could also say, we need to focus on completing the client presentation. Adding client makes it more specific and professional.
Oh, that sounds better.
Situation 2. Talking with a friend about studying. Alice, you're preparing for an exam, but you're stressed. What will you tell yourself?
I need to focus on studying the most important chapters.
Great! You could also add, I need to focus on understanding the key concepts. This shows you're not just memorizing, but truly learning. Situation 3. Giving advice to a friend about health. Your friend wants to lose weight, but doesn't know where to start.
You need to focus on eating less sugar?
Good. Or you could say, you should focus on building healthy habits gradually. This sounds more supportive and encouraging.
I see. The word choice changes the feeling.
Exactly. Language is not just grammar, it's also about emotion and connection.
Let me summarize what we learned today. The pattern is we need to focus on plus a gerund. It's used to show priorities and goals. Natives use it in work, study, daily life, relationships, and problem solving. The key cultural insight is that English speakers value direct, clear communication. And I must remember, always use on, not in, and always add ing.
Excellent summary, Alice. I would add one more thing. Don't overuse it. Mix it with similar expressions to sound more natural. And remember, this pattern shows goal-oriented thinking, which is central to Western culture. Now here's your homework. Write 3 sentences using "we need to focus on" about your own life. Think about your work, your study, and your personal goals. Write your answers in the comments below. For example, I would write, I need to focus on creating better lessons for my students.
Let me try. I need to focus on improving my English pronunciation every day.
Perfect. See how easy it is?
Next week, we'll explore a very important topic. It's episode 1 of our 3-part series, I'll Speak When I'm Ready, The Waiting Trap. We'll talk about why waiting to be perfect stops you from improving.
If you have questions about speaking confidence, drop them in the comments now. We'll address them in next week's episode.
And if you want today's lesson in PDF format, join our membership. Those PDFs are seriously helpful. I review them every week.
Your membership supports free content for millions of learners worldwide. Please subscribe and hit the like button if today's lesson helped you.
Remember, listen to this lesson multiple times. Repetition is key to mastering these patterns.
Thanks for watching, and as always, keep going and keep growing.
Keep going and keep growing.